always inspired by faith.
Ate
Hi,
Kate!
Bea! Kalimutan ko yung
Gusto ko yung hyper na, ha! Ganyan, kalawak yung kamay, di ba?
Pag Friday, hyper tayo lalo.
Yes! O, di ba? Parang makintab yung, ayan, para naman makita niyo pong lahat. Hello po sa inyo mga kapatid. Alauna na naman ang hapon at syempre, kasama niyo po kami dito sa INCTV, also on INC Production Company's Facebook page and official YouTube channel. At syempre, meron tayong topic for today, Ate Kate.
Yes, of course. Excited ako sa topic today kasi as we continue to promote the many shows we play on our media platforms, today we feature one of the church's cinematic vlogs with the purpose to inspire and touch the hearts of many people inside the Iglesia ni Cristo. Ayan, excited ako dyan. Pero bago natin puntahan yan, Bea, may isa pa tayong segment.
Yes, segment na tayo. Syempre, hindi mawawala po ito. Ito na ang ating posted segment.
Okay, play natin ang mga screenshots from from the comments from yesterday's episode. Ayan, i-play na natin ang first picture. Ayan, I will read first from Sister Sheila Alish. Sabi po niya, Happy 6th Anniversary INCPC! Greetings po mula sa lokal ng Balete Distrito ng Batangas. Thank you so much po!
And next one from Brother Mark Adam. Hello po, Sister Pauline and Sister Bea. Greetings po from the local of Taipa, District of Macau. Hello po sa inyo dyan.
Hello! And we have another one from Sister Maria Carmela. Sabi po niya, happy viewing po mula po sa lokal ng Tandang Sora, Distrito ng Central. O diba, napakalayo niyan.
Ang layo natin dyan.
Yes.
Hello po sa mga taga-lokal ng Templo Central. Yan, hello po sa inyo. Hello rin po kay Brother RJ. Hi po mga kapatid, binabati ko po ang papa ko po, ang kapatid na Jerry, na napakasipag at huwaran po sa mga pagtupad. Mula po kami sa lokal ng Mandaluyong, Distrito ng Metro Manila East. Hello po.
Hello. And another one from Sister Sheena May. Happy viewing po. Miss you, INCMV. It's been a while po. Stay safe and shout out from the locale of Meadowlark. I think that's from Canada kasi may flag siya ng Canada. Ayan. Go. Next one.
Oy, hello Ate Beb. We miss you. Happy viewing po mga kapatid and happy 6th anniversary po INC Production Company watching from the local congregation of Deparo, Distrito po ng Caloocan North. Thank you.
Alright. Hi, Beb. And another one from, from Brother Dave. Sabi po niya, happy viewing po mga kasama. Let's watch this episode. Masaya ka na, may kabanalan ka pa, o diba? Hashtag Benhi Tagig, hashtag Benhi Metro Manila South, Tagig Pateros area. We love CFO News. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Next one from Brother Dave Timothy. Happy viewing po mga kapatid, kaisa po ang lokal ng Taguig, Distrito ng Metro Manila South. Greetings po mula sa Kapisanang Kadiwa naman. Hello po dyan sa mga taga-lokal ng Taguig. Next one po.
Yes. Another one from Sister Elsie.
Hi,
Sister Elsie. Guys, birthday niya ngayon, di ba?
Happy birthday po.
Ayan, nice program po ang Negosyo University. Ayan, yun po yung topic kahapon. Sabi po niya, so informative and so helpful po sa ating lahat. Ayan. Thank you so much, Sister Elsie.
And last but not the least po, mula po kay Karomi. Thanks for featuring INCMV. Yan po. Mula po yan sa Milan with a heart emoji. Hello.
Thank you so much. Ayan, those are all of our posted greetings from yesterday's episode. At syempre, may isa po tayong segment. Ito ang CFO Update! Okay, here is our featured CFO update. Ito po ay mula po sa Southern Africa. So let's play the pictures po while I read the description. The brethren in the District of South Africa held a paper folding activity, an exciting online tutorial project for the Christian families there. As a result, they learned a new skill, became more focused, bonded together, and enhanced their creativity, which contributed to their wellness and vitality. O diba? Ang saya naman yan. Paper folding activity.
Yes!
Diba ang cute?
Ang saya. Ang saya ring bonding, diba? Yes, for all ages. Mamaya kami rin ni Ate Kate.
Mag-paper folding tayo.
Yes, at syempre po, to stay updated with our activities all over the world, don't forget to follow Christian family organizations Facebook page and Instagram page po. And of course, watch CFO News every day at 4 p.m. Okay, at dahil po dyan, sunod-sunod tayo na segment, let's go straight to our first INCMV. Here is People of God, Give Him Glory. Enjoy!
Enjoy!
Purpose, living by God's directions, living true obedience. We were promised salvation at the end of our journey, so we make daily decisions to renew our lives to stay worthy. 'Cause we know what to do, we know who we are, called into the fold. Hail from afar too, less to be stressed. Yes, we truly are the Church of Christ. People of God, raise your voices high. We are the ones who were given this right. Sing His love, give Him glory. People of God, let His praise resound. We were once lost, but now we are found. Sing His love, give Him glory. We were never lose focus, sharing the truth of God's promise. He wants the world to know this. There's nothing that can stop us, 'cause we know what to do. We know who we are, called into the fold. Hail from afar too, less to be stressed. Yes, we truly are the Church of Christ. People of God, raise your voices high. We are the ones who were given this right. Sing His love, give Him glory. People of God, let His praise resound. We were once lost, but now we are found. Sing His love, give Him glory. Follow God, give Him glory. Change our old ways, give Him glory. Share our faith, give Him glory. Praise His name. People of God, raise your voices high. We are the ones who are given this right. Sing His love, give Him glory. People of God, let His praise resound. We were once lost, but now we are found. Sing His love, give Him glory. 'Cause we know what to do, we know who we are, called into the fold. Hail from afar, we know what to do. We know who we are. Give Him glory. We wake up in the morning, fully aware of Thy's purpose.
You're still watching INCMV, where music is always inspired by faith. At maulan na naman. Pero syempre, happy
Yes.
at energetic tayo dito sa INCMV, di ba, Ate Kate?
Yes,
Kanina
yes,
pa.
yes.
Kaya naman, okay,
Okay.
I think, Ate Kate, basta tayo ng greetings?
Yes, first set greetings tayo sa Facebook and YouTube, but we go Facebook first. Go, Bea!
Alright, sa Facebook po, mula kay Carosana. Hello, darling sister Kate and darling sister Bea. I love it.
Hello po.
Greetings po from the Balduaz France District of Western Europe. Hello din po kay Harold. Pagbati mo mula po sa lokal ng Lemery Distrito ng Batangas. Happy viewing po mga kapatid. Hello po kapatid na 30. he's my cousin. Oh, di ba?
Yun!
Agang mga pa-shoutout sa ating.
Ni Kuya 30 yata nandito.
Another
Very
one
good,
po may
very good.
nakita ko. Si Ka Shirley, cousin ko po yan, si Brother 30. So proud of you, inspiring the Iglesia ni Cristo members and everyone else as we cope with the new normal. Mula po yan sa Baku, GWS, Azerbaijan, Mediterranean. O, diba, Kuya 30? Gano'ng karami ba yung, sinama niyo today?
Parang bawat sulok ng mundo meron.
Hello din po kay Kuya Ronnie. Hello, Kuya Ronnie. Happy 6th anniversary po sa INC Production Company, sabi po niya. Also, wala kay Ka Ellen Drew, 1 p.m. na, INCMV playlist na. Watching programs of the Iglesia ni Cristo like INCMV playlist is already a part of our everyday routine. Greetings po mula sa lokal ng Barabaris dito ng Lawag City, Ilocos Norte. Happy kayong mga kapatid. Hello din po kay Sister Azel, kay Sister Camille Kate, and kay Sister Hillary. And salamat po sa mga bumabati ng happy birthday kay LC, kay LC. Ayun, diba? May birthday kayo dito sa INCMV.
Of course.
Yan. How about from YouTube, Ate Kate?
Dito po sa YouTube, ang unang nag-comment po si Brother Brad Caloy. Kamusta po sa lahat ng kapatid mula po sa Jensan, District of General Santos City, South Cotabato. And from Sister Lizelle Diego, despite of our current situation, we are connected through online. Thank you po INCMV for the inspiring songs. Greetings from the locale of Wan Chai, District of Hong Kong. And another one from Brother Jomel De Castro. Hello po, Brother 30. Happy viewing po from the locale of Taal, District of Batangas. O, diba? Pati sa YouTube, may mga supporters ang ating guest for today. And another one from Sister Ellen Drew Reyes. Happy Friday po. Hello po, Ate Bayan. Ate
Again?
Ate Kate, pagbati po sa mga pinsan ko, sina kapatid na Hannah, Angel Herrera at James Colby Pajarillo mula po sa lokal ng Barabar District of Lawag City, Ilocos Norte. And I'll read two more po from Brother Dexter Salazar. Good afternoon po mga ka-INCMV. Tara na't makisaya watching from the District of Camanava. And lastly, from Sister Camille Kate. Hello po, happy Friday everyone. Namiss ko ang mag-ingay dito, di ba? Kamusta po kayo? Mga kapatid, keep safe po from the locale of Calios, Santa Cruz, Laguna. And she also says, hello din po sa mga nagagandang host for today.
Wow!
Namiss ko po kayo. And hello, Team YouTube. Sabi po niya, hello po! Sa inyo, Sister Camille Kate.
Hello, everyone! Alright. Ate Kate.
Okay. Mamaya, magbabasa pa tayo ng mga greetings and mga shoutouts niyo sa YouTube and Facebook. But before that, before we introduce our guests, of course, today we'll be discussing and promoting one of the church's informative and inspiring vlogs created and produced by our brethren in Europe. And later on, we'll be joined by one of the co-producers of the show. O, diba? Nasabi na natin kung sino mga guests na yan dahil sa mga greetings nyo po. But before we introduce our special guest, here is a clip of what you can see and discover when you watch the show INC.
God willing, we're going to try to cram as much as we can into a series of short vlogs to bring you to the stories that tell of God's wondrous works in His nation in these last days. We'll meet our brethren from all walks of life, whose lives have been changed. The church's charity works are having on communities, which are carried out by the millions of Church of Christ volunteers scattered across the globe. We'll wonder at the magnificence of God's nation through the beautiful structures that reflect His glory, and be reminded of the profound love of our Almighty God and our Lord Jesus Christ through the church administration, and how our complete unity gives way to these modern day miracles. Let's discover these miracles together. What do you say?
And welcome back to INCMV. Syempre, napanood niyo po ang video na yan showing what you can watch on INC. Pero dahil dyan, kasama na natin ang co-producer and videographer and editor ng INC. Please, let's all welcome Brother 30 Magsino from Romford, United Kingdom.
Yes!
Hello po, Kuya 30.
Everyone,
Welcome back on
having me.
INCMV.
Welcome back po.
Kuya 30,
Big
you
greetings
can do
po
your
kayo.
greetings. Mhm.
I just wanted to say hello to everyone watching, to my family, to my fiance and her family as well. So nice to be here again. Thank you for having me.
Hindi na
Ayun.
binati na Kuya 30 yung mga kamag-anak niya kasi sila lang yung bumati sa kanya kanina.
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
Thank you, Kuya 30. Ito po, may question po kami sa inyo about the show INC po. So, can you tell us what the program is about, like the objectives or goals of the program, and when did this start po?
So INC is a show launched by the church administration in 2018. The main principle of the show is to inform and inspire brethren around the world, showing God's miracles in the church, but also promoting Christian living through vlogging.
Yung vlogging.
Yun.
Ayan. O, diba? Although last time kasi na-guest na natin si Kuya 30, yun. Ate Kate. Na-guest natin si Kuya 30 dito and we talked about vlogging. Yun ang focus natin. And this time, ito na nga, yung show natin na INC. Okay, so although nasagot na ni Kuya 32, we'd like to ask again, Kuya 30, what is the difference between vlogging for the church and, you know, the usual vlogging that we see online po?
You know, there's so many. That's a really nice question because there's so many things that can differ and at the same time similarities to vlogging inside and outside the church. But you know, the church has the best story to tell. You know, we'll never run out of stories in the church. And INC vlogs try to glorify God and inspire brethren. You know, so it's a part of life-changing media. But you know, as the slogan of Sebsi Pop. And it's really really different because it's not just superficial, if you can say that. There's actually depth and substance to vlogging for church.
Yes, kumbaga it makes more sense. You could pick something up from every vlog that you make that we make in the
Sure,
church.
po.
Ayun,
That's
in
nice.
connection with that, Brother 30, each episode, diba, in INC has created, it always has this unique feature that is able to capture the culture of each country you visit and even the hearts of the viewers, of course. So we ask you po, where do you get the inspiration for making each episode unique and fun at the same time, and also related to the church goals, which is to promote and live a Christian way of life?
You know, one of our inspiration really is what you said, like the Christian way of life, Christian living. It's, if you can see in the vlogs, we really emphasize we can have fun, but while being Christians too. You know, but it doesn't have to be just what everyone's doing outside. And but you know, part of the inspiration whenever we travel is our brethren who we encounter. But it's easy when we have those stories. It's so easy to tell those stories because when we have them and we meet the brethren, they're so amazing. You know, in INC episode True Hope Part 2, we met brethren who are cousins who had really hard time growing up. But now they're so happy because their mom or aunt actually works at the eco farm. You know, they can afford education. You know, like they can actually eat every day. And also, you know, watching YouTube is also part of the inspiration. Watching a lot of videos online. That's where we got a lot of
That's
ideas
true.
from.
Kuya 30,
Okay.
I have a follow-up question lang po. This got me kind of curious while you're answering it. Bago po kayo pumunta to a location that you're going to, do you already know who you're going to interview, or do you have someone else to ask to get brethren who can share nice stories, or do you encounter that just along the way?
On the
To be
spot,
honest,
yeah.
to be honest, it's all on the spot. Most of it is on the spot. Of course, we always rely on brethren, like, to kind of guide us. Like, oh, brother, maybe when we're there, we're like, oh, do you know anyone who has a nice story? But a lot of times, we just stumble upon the stories. But I would say about 80% of the times, we stumble upon it. But we always try our best to be ready to capture those moments and just we adapt to it. But
Yes. So, okay. So,
I
guess
think that's
our
the
next
nice
question.
part.
Oo,
Oo.
diba, Ate Kate?
Ang galing nung part na yun that when you get to
It
the
just
venue, it's on the spot. You also discover the stories of other brethren, which is good to share din po for a vlog po.
for sure,
So,
but yeah, for
ayun.
sure.
Yeah.
Ayun,
So,
Ate
go,
Kate.
Bae.
Okay, so let's go further, Kuya 30. So bukod po doon, you did mention that you adapt to whatever is there na lang. So what are most challenges that you encounter during doing your vlogs po bukod sa technical side, or is it all on the technical side, or maybe the logistics of it? Ano pong common challenges that you encounter?
One of the most common challenges we encounter po is to be honest, like tiredness po is one of them po. Like for example, for our Mindanao episode of INC, I was really scared going to Mindanao because you know the only thing I'd seen about Mindanao was like, you know, the chaos and like, you know, the things happening there, but you know, and we barely had any sleep. I didn't know what we were really going to be. We didn't really know what much we were going to do. But to be honest, it was one of the most fun places we went to. And you'll see if you actually watch it, you'll actually laugh so much. You know, we went up to the hills. We went up to the hills of Mindanao, visiting the one of the tribes there, and then like we're just shaking about. But yeah, one of the other challenges was many times we go through a story and think, oh, it's not going to be good, and I think most of us are like that. But usually when that happens, when we kind of get stuck, like a writer's block, just take a break, pray, and then continue on with the work. Sometimes, and most of the time, inspiration just comes when you continue to work.
That's
Yes,
nice.
that's so true. Ayun, medyo sinabi na ni Kuya 30 about praying na po. But we ask you po, given all you mentioned po about the objectives and the goals of the show, how do you maintain attaining each goal po, or your objectives for that episode po?
Teamwork and lots of prayers po. But above all that, like one of the key things that we really try to maintain as much as possible is the guidance of the church administration. That's why we're so thankful for to have the guidance and the care of the church administration. It's the best thing to have. But a lot of times we thought the video was already good, like, oh yeah, this is good, it's going to be really good. But then when we get feedback from the church administration, it becomes even a lot more better than we ever hoped. And that's how it always is, always, all the time, Bob. All the time. That's why I'm so thankful. We, the whole team, are so thankful for the church administration for the guidance, Bob.
Ang ganda ng mga sagot ni Kuya 30 every time. It's very inspiring.
Kahit hindi nasa vlog, no? Parang super inspiring talaga yung ano. I think criteria yan para maging part ng INC vlog. Kailangan inspiring ka magsalita. Just kidding. Okay, Brother 30, please introduce to us our next video po, produced by INC. Go, Brother 30.
Oh, sorry po.
Sorry.
So for this next one po, we are re-releasing the vlog number 2 po. It's the Worldwide Walk po.
Okay, sige po, unahin po. Yes.
Yeah.
Can we play that? Can we play that po?
Yeah.
All right. Sige
All
po,
right.
Brother 30.
After 18 hours, we're finally here in Vizayawada. It's a long flight. Most of our opinions on places we've never experienced are based on what we've seen in the media. But judging by where we were, I can tell you India is a beautiful and vibrant country. What strikes you first is color. It's everywhere. The designs on the vehicles, sidewalks, bridges, trees, buildings, everything. The saris worn by the women with intricate details. Even the children playing outside were adorned with color. More so when the sun goes down. All your senses are being bombarded. The sounds of traffic, people, trading, the sights, the lights, look at the lights, no? The clothing, everything is so colorful. And you've got the smells too, the smells, floral smells, smells of spices. As you can smell food being cooked on the street. It really is a sensory experience. But what really stands out is the warmth of the people. Always greeting and smiling back, and even stopping for a quick chat. And yes, even in the most random of places. A few years ago, God's work of salvation began in the Indian state of Andhra Pradesh when a former Protestant pastor, along with 12 others, received the holy baptism in a small town called Tenali after having believed in the true gospel taught to them by Iglesia ni Cristo minister Brother Edward Marana. In recent months, our executive minister has, on a number of occasions during his lectures, mentioned about the unprecedented growth of the Church of Christ in that region, with pastors from other churches converting into the Church of Christ and bringing with them their congregations in embracing the true faith. I'm Brother Philip Velasquez, a minister of the Iglesia ni Cristo, and I invite you to join me in discovering these exciting times in the life of the Church of Christ in one of the most populous countries in the world.
And that was a video teaser from the INC episode where they went to India. O diba? Sobrang ganda nung
Yes.
teaser pa lang, diba Bea? Sobrang ganda na. Nakita mo yung colors where they describe
Yes.
the country, India, about the colors and the food na
Yes.
meron doon.
Talagang
Parang saya
ano,
pumunta
Ate
tuloy sa
Kitche,
India.
yung lumalabas pa rin yung culture, even though it's a vlog about members of the Church of Christ, syempre,
Yes.
lumalabas pa rin yung culture dun sa video that they made. So, Indian culture, you see how vibrant the colors are. So, ayan, actually,
totoo.
katulad na nasabi ni Kuya 30 kanina, yung isa pa nating vlog, mamaya, if you feature
Yes.
natin yan, huwag kayong mag-alala, di ba?
Yes.
Ate Kit,
Tama,
umulong
tama.
camera.
Medyo magalot.
Masaya.
Malaw ka na.
Excited.
So,
Okay.
Brother 30, we want to ask you po, since we played that video, how was the experience when you and your team filmed this in India po?
I'm telling you, Pastor, that's one of the scariest but fun experiences we ever had. For everything was different. Honestly, everything was different. Like the culture, the scenery, everything was so beautiful. But and even the food. Oh, the food was really good as well. You know, it was and the friendliest brethren one of them that we ever met. But it's really amazing how they took us in as like family. But it really was. But
Ang
The
sweet.
brother
Ang
are
galing,
really
no?
warm. And
Yes.
I took up that si Kuya 30, sabi niya kanina, even the vlog, the INC episode for Mindanao, and this one, it was a bit scary. So I guess we get that every time that we go to a different place, no?
Yes, may fear.
Especially if you're not there just for travel, you're gonna be there for an activity, like you have an objective. So, Kuya 30, since you have been to a couple of countries na po, share with us some of those fulfilling, unforgettable moments or experiences that you do during the producing of these vlogs po.
honestly, I think the most fulfilling and like in the moment I was thinking I'll never forget this in my life was it's actually in True Hope Part 1 po, where we just covered a visitation from the church administration in Lady Brand po, and the brethren, just before they left, the representatives of the church administration, they came and they started singing and chanting. At first I was so scared because it just looked like a group of people with pitchforks and stuff. So I was like, oh, what's this? And then they started singing, and they started singing in Tagalog as well, and how much they love the church administration and how happy they're. And I was like, as I was filming, I was like kind of like tearing up, and I was like, all of us couldn't believe what was happening. But it was such a surreal, unforgettable experience. Well,
Nice.
Grabe. Ang saya, no? Parang every experience is new, and even if you're
Yes.
scared, you won't believe your eyes that you'll see something better, and mawawala yung takot na yun, and it'll be replaced by something inspirational. And you can and through this you share it through the viewers na manonood po, 'di ba? All right. So, Brother 30, last question po for the interview. Through this program, how important is it for you to remind our brethren to keep our faith strong, especially during these times? And also, for the non-members, of course, who may have watched or curious to watch the show INC, for them, how is it important to also know the true Church of Christ po?
you know, but I've been fortunate enough to meet so many brethren from our travels, from some of the richest to the poorest countries in the world, that we all have the same love, same faith, and it's amazing. It really is. How many people are coming to the church because of the true doctrines, but such as the true God, the true Church of Christ, and the messenger from the Far East. But it's that love and faith that we have, through that faith and the hope, that something that's not found outside of the church, and that's why we have to be strong, and that's why we're so fortunate in the Church of Christ to have this faith, to have this hope, because it's so rare to have. So we should really look after it.
Ayun. And it's a good message also for the non-members, right, who may be watching the videos or vlogs you see. Kasi I think for me, the videos that you showed from INC, it's catered to everyone, not just INC members, but it also markets or targets the people who are not members as well.
Yes.
So it's a good way of also to promote our Christian culture and also to share our faith with non-members.
Oh, Kuya 30, thank you so much.
Thank
As
you po.
always, thank you for inspiring us. Parang ang dami kong na-pick up mula po sa first part pa lang ng ating interview kanina. That I remember last time Kuya 30 said that every story is interesting.
Yes.
There's something that you can pick up from each member's story. So don't be afraid to tell it. So yun yung ginagawa nila with INC. Okay, so I guess we should show that other vlog po. Kuya 30, okay, can you please introduce again the other vlog that we have?
So we're re-releasing for Brethren the Worldwide Walk vlog that we did in 2018 to reminisce and hopefully catch up with the Brethren and to see and to experience that moment again. But we're encouraging everyone to post their old photos as well during the Worldwide Walk, because we all have them. So
yes.
let's reminisce together, and let's please support that video, and let's relive that memory together,
Okay, so with that, let's play our vlog. Ito na po, Worldwide Walk 2.
Yes.
We thought it would be nice to share something with you that would take our minds off this isolation from one another, to remind us of a time when we did something special together, and to keep our hope alive and strong that, God willing, days like those will come again.
Okay, guess where I am? Iglesia ni Cristo Worldwide Walk, mga kapatid!
On the first weekend of May 2018, something miraculous happened. Literally millions of members of the Church of Christ throughout the world, across 18 time zones, walked together in unity to fight poverty in Africa.
I've been walking so fast to get to the start line, I left my crew behind. There it is, the start line. Woo! Made it. Everyone's just screaming. I don't know what's happening. It's getting really dense now. Getting really cramped. Jam-packed. I don't know where my crew is. They're there somewhere. They can take care of themselves.
And how wrong I was. What I thought was a start line was actually the tail end of a mile-long queue to get to the start line. They had already started queuing the night before. I eventually caught up with those who had already started the walk, and what an unforgettable experience it was.
Never been around so many brethren in my life. Everywhere I look, they're just brethren. Morning! Okay po? Antok pa rin? Antok pa ba?
The mood was electric. Everyone was so happy, even though they hadn't got any sleep and had been queuing all night.
Unique and unforgettable. It's amazing, look! Everywhere you look, there's brethren! Look. It's really something special. It's beautiful.
was a new video po na aabangan nyo po sa INC. Ayan. All these videos po produced by INC are already uploaded on the INC News and Updates YouTube channel po. And so to our dear viewers, we invite you to watch all of them po kasi super worth the watch po talaga mga vlogs po nila. So you can definitely watch this with your family at home, lalo na ngayon, lalo para tayo ay lalong maging inspired sa paglilingkod sa ating Ama.
Yun. Okay. So, Kuya 30 mentioned earlier that they have been to Southern Africa. So, they did a couple of INC vlogs po doon. Kaya naman, ang pinili naming next na INCMV ay galing po sa ating mga kapatid from Southern Africa. Here is We Glorify You or Siya Kudumisa. Enjoy!
Enjoy!
Sizandla zethu hlangule ngoba singabakho yena nathi ezulwini bawo sesisibona sesisingena kulo masango xa sesisonga sithi sibona kwelizayo hlala nathi siyakudumisa hlala nathi siyakudumisa
You're the reason why we sing. Our Almighty God. Your love is so wonderful. Yes, it is. You're the hearts and soul. We glorify you. We glorify you. We glorify you.
Ayan po, that was Tia Dumisa from our brother in Southern Africa. And I guess, gusto namin magbasa ng ilang greetings po mula sa ating mga viewers today from Team Facebook and YouTube kasi ang gaganda na mga nyo, reactions nyo. Yes. Ate Kate, kamusta ba dyan on YouTube? May nakita?
Dito,
Marami ka.
oo,
Yes.
super dami. Sige, unahin ko na. Meron po dito from, sabi po ni Ka JY Yans. Ayan, sabi po niya, very inspiring po, Ka 30. And also from Ka Ella, we're very proud of you, Kuya 30. And may nag-comment din po about the worldwide walk. Sabi po ni Ka Marie, napakasarap pong balikan ng karanasan na yan. At sabi ni Ate Camille K, nakakamiss. And ang sabi po ni Ka Marie, Marie ulit, ang saya. And also from Even Gaming, we're proud of you, Cousin 30, from the locale of Lemery District of Batangas. O, diba? May mga supports talaga ang ating guest for today. And last one po, also from Sister Azel, sabi niya, nakakamiss po and napakasaya po sa pakiramdam nung natapos hanggang finish line. O, diba? Nung pinlay natin yung sabi nga ni Kuya 30, reminisce or go back to the time nung naging part po tayo ng Worldwide Walk 2.
Yes. Kaya pag nire-upload po nila yan, diba? I-upload nila, let's upload also our pictures from Worldwide Walk 2. Okay, bago yan, batiin ko lang po si Ka Willie, nadatay po ni Kuya TJ na nag-comment po siya sa Facebook kanina. And also po, sabi ni Ka LC, thank you po, Ka 30 sa pag-share ng inyong mga experiences po sa paggawa ng vlogs. Ayan. Si Ka LC po isa ating mga regular viewers. Also, sabi rin ni Ka Yar and ni Ka Bianca, nakakamiss po yung Worldwide Walk. Happy memories po yan. Very historic po yung activity na yan. Also, may isa dito, nakita ko kayo na ayoko pong palampasin. Sabi kasi niya, ang ikli na sinabi niya Sabi ni Ka Jovelyn, bitin, ... po. Bitin po. Ka Jovelyn. Opo.
Siyempre.
Yan ay teaser pa lang. Kaya po panoorin niyo ang mga INCMV vlog sa atin pong mga social media platforms. And this other one po from Sister Erica May. Medyo mahaba to pero bibilisan ko. Ang ganda po ng teaser. It's amazing to see other nations, India in particular, where there are so many different religions. The Church of Christ was introduced and now have fast-growing members. Glory to the Almighty God, and hello po to everyone. Greetings from the local congregation of Meadowlark District of Edmonton. Ayan. O, diba? Isa lang.
Very well said. Ang galing.
Nakakatawa. Thank
Tama
you so
yan,
much sa
tama
inyo. At dahil dyan, Ate Kate, I think we should...
Ito na ang inaabangan ng ating mga viewers sa Facebook and YouTube. Ito ang Game Time! Alright!
Yes, 30.
Ayan. Ngayong Game Time, we'll play another game of My Favorites or This or That. Pero, Kuya 30 version. Of course, we'll get to know our brother 30 po on his personal favorites and other questions about him. And yung host po, pwede din mag-share ng kanilang favorites. And also to our viewers, para makilala pa po din namin kayo, comment your answers sa ating comment box. Alright. First question. Let's start po, brother 30. What's your favorite European food since you live there po?
Ooh, favorite European food. I'd say Italian food po, carbonara. Oh, that's like
Alright. Ako din.
Ako din!
If I would say, Italian food, carbonara, pizza, pasta. Ay, gutom na. Gutom na
Oo nga That's a wrong idea. Kuya 30, bakit ka nagsabi nun? Basta ako, anything that you could drizzle cheese over or melt cheese over, kaya I love pasta.
Yes.
Ayan, sige, mamaya babasa kami ng greetings, mga responses niyo po sa Facebook and YouTube. Wait lang, next muna. Ito medyo madali-dali. Kuya 30, what is your favorite color?
Burgundy po. Burgundy is my favorite color po.
Kailangan burgundy talaga. Kailangan may specific shade. Iisip na rin ako.
Siyempre, editor yan si Kuya 30, kaya marami siyang alam, hindi lang red.
Yes.
May burgundy, may maroon, may diba?
How about si Ate Kate? Kasi makeup artist si Ate Kate. So,
ako, nasagot ko na yan last episode. Ito, the color of my background, color teal.
Ooh, I used
blue-green.
Yes. Ako ngayon, dati teal din. Kasama ko nga pala si Ate Kate dyan. But now, I love old rose. I don't know what it is about old rose. But,
diba? Lahat tayo, hindi plain yung pagsagot natin ng colors. Fancy yung mga terms natin. Okay.
Alright.
Next
Ate
question
Kate,
po.
yeah.
Left or right-handed po ba kayo, Catherine?
Right-handed po. Right-handed.
Team right. Team right-handed.
Yeah, right-handed.
Right-handed.
Right.
Yeah,
yes,
right-handed,
right-handed
yes.
po ako.
Sa viewers kaya natin, sino kayang left-handed? Si Kuya Kevin daw left-handed eh. Di sige, baka mamaya sa viewers natin, meron ding iba pa. Okay.
Yes.
We'll ask another one, tas basa tayo ng responses from Facebook and YouTube ate. Okay. Kuya, kanina European food. How about now? What's your favorite Filipino food, Kuya 30?
Caldereta or anything like
Oh. With sauce or savory?
Nice choice.
savory sauce.
Caldereta.
Kare-kare.
Beef caldereta. Ay, sarap.
Kare-kare! Naku,
Ako,
nagugutom lang ako.
sinigang forever.
Sinigang
forever.
Kahapon
Okay.
yung guest namin, food din yung tinanong namin, bakit ba ganyan dito sa game time? Sorry po mga kapatid, no? Lunchtime
Puro
naman
tayo
po.
food. Actually,
Okay.
kasi hindi pa tayo kumakain, kaya puro food yung ating game time. Okay. Basa tayo ng konting responses from our viewers. Sabi po ni Ate Camille Kate, favorite niya is carbonara. Azel, sabi ni Azel, pizza, cachazer, pasta. And sabi ni Ate Camille Kate, favorite niya is violet. Si Kuya TJ naman, color red. And from Brother John, sky blue, sabi niya.
Sky blue.
And Brother Gabriel Raya, siya po ay left-handed. O, diba? May team left tayo. And also from Camille Kate, sabi niya, caldereta na maanghang, favorite niya. And also,
sarap.
Brother John, caldereta at afritada po. And from Brother, Sister Maridel, nilaga. O, diba? Ang sarap din ng nilaga. Yes. Okay, dyan sa Facebook po.
Natatawa ako kasi umaandar yung greetings, yung responses natin. Hindi ko bumabasa yung mga response nyo kasi ang dami nyo pong sagot. Yung iba sa inyo, puro pagkain yung sagot. Madami po sumagot kayo ng Italian food, carbonara daw, pasta, sina Sister Hillary, sina Sister Elsie. Eto, puro colors na ngayon eh. Sika Javelin, para sure, gray, pink, and sky blue. Oy, sabi ni Ka Shirley, sikat si Cousin 30.
Sikat si Cousin 30.
Sabi
They're
ni...
very proud of you.
Yes. And inspired kasi, Kuya 30, di ba? Sabi rin ni Ka Bianca, yes, burgundy. Also, sabi ni Ka EVP, spaghetti, gusto ko. Sige po, Ka EVP, spaghetti.
Ayan.
Right-handed,
Spaghetti
si Ka Ellery, si Ka Elsie. Ang dami always right. Si Ka Des, right. Si Ka Yar, right-handed. O, di ba? Ang saya naman, mga kapatid. Sige. Mamaya na, ang dami yung mga sagot. Okay. I think we have 1 minute pa.
Opo.
Okay. Uy, eto, sige.
Tatanong natin. I'm gonna skip a few questions po. Gusto ko tatanungin kay Kuya. Favorite item, DSLR camera or cellphone?
Oh, by far po, cell phone.
Ayun. Akala ko mahirapan si Kuya eh.
No, po. It's
Kuya 30, do you
handheld.
shoot vlogs with your phone po?
Yeah, a lot of times we film on our phones because we don't have our cameras sometimes, po. So you always have your phone, so that's what you use.
That's
And
what
a
you
lot
call
of the
prepared.
videos- Yeah.
Very handy. Okay.
But I do miss holding DSLR cameras. Kahit ang dami kong dala-dala or ang dami naming dala. Namimiss ko mag-camera. Alright.
Ganon.
Sorry
Wala,
naman.
okay. Next, go. Sa last question tayo para food ang ating ending.
Ate naman eh. Hindi ako pwede magsabi ng current kong favorite na ito. Pero favorite dessert po, Kuya 30.
Oh, you know when the brownie is really warm, and then you have ice cream with it. Oh, that's
And then the ice cream melts. Oh.
yeah, it's like hot and cold. It's like the best.
Nakatingin lang ako. Na-imagine ko siya. Yan. Sarap
Ako
na.
din eh. Alam mo yung hindi ka sweet tooth, pero ngayon I've been craving ice cream for some reason, and now that Kuya 30's mentioned that, that's nice.
Bibili ka na yan mamaya, Bea.
Hindi, ate, alam mo anong gusto ko, ate? S'mores.
Okay. Gusto mamaya. Okay, Bea. Sige, thank you po sa pag-join sa ating game time. To our viewers and also Brother 30 sa ating pagsama niyo po dito sa INCMV, of course. Thank you for always
Thank
being
you for
here.
having
Next
me.
time po ulit.
Next time, si Kuya 30 mag-host na din po siya.
Oo.
Di ba?
Oh no, po. I can never po.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, before anything else, Kuya 30, you can now plug INC po. Go!
So I'm encouraging all the brethren around the world to please watch our latest episode, Worldwide Walk. It's gonna come out 8 p.m. Philippines time on YouTube, po. And watch our old episodes, but just search on YouTube INC.
Yun. There you have it. There you have it, mga
Let's
kapatid.
watch that.
Yes. Also, of course, continue to watch with us UJ Radio every Saturday at 8 p.m. Fit to Serve, 8 a.m. po yan every Sunday. And ang watch party po ng INCMV, that is every weekday at 9 o'clock p.m. And continue to like, yes, naandito talaga ako, like and subscribe to INC Production Company's YouTube channel and Facebook page. If you're subscribed already, of course, click that notification bell. At kung hindi pa, ipag-anyaya niyo po sa marami niyo pang mga kaibigan, kapatid, kamag-anak, lahat na yan. Continue to participate in all of our challenges that can be seen on there.
Alright, thank you so much po sa lahat. And before we end this episode, konting conclusions about what happened today. Shows or vlogs like INC, of course, help each member of the Iglesia ni Cristo to really see the situation of our brethren in different parts of the world. Just like what Brother 30 mentioned earlier, the objective of the show is to inform and inspire. Ayan, sobrang nagagawa po nila yan. And that's why our church administration launched these types of activities in order to create not just any type of vlog, of course, but to create very inspirational and timely content that everyone can relate to. And before we end this episode po, mga kapatid, we invite you to watch these two last videos created by INC, presenting the cry of many of us due to the current situation today. But of course, despite all that, we always pray and thank God for everything. With that said, here is the next video, Our Promise, and followed by the INCMV Thank You from Africa from True Hope Part 2. Enjoy po and happy Friday! Happy weekend po! Bye-bye!
Happy weekend!
Bye, Kuya 30! Thank you so much!
Bye, Kuya 30!
Bye-bye!
When most things have been taken away by this illness, our work, freedom, our world outside these four walls, we are thankful, O Father, for what's most important to us can never be taken away. When we gather like this, when we hear your voice through those who truly care for us, we are strengthened. Our hope is renewed. Although we don't know how long this isolation from each other will last, weeks, months, maybe even years, some say, it is our complete unity, especially with those whom you have placed, that keeps us truly together. But we can't help remembering the times before all of this started. It seems that our happiest moments were when we could be together, laughing, comforting, singing, listening. How we long for those days. So we fervently continue in asking you, begging you, and eagerly waiting for those times to come again. When this is all over, when the devotional prayers of your people have been answered, when we step out into the world, we will rush to you. We will be so eager to put on our uniforms once again. We will sing like we've never sung before and mean every word. When we pray in the congregation of your people, we will pour out our hearts to you. We will pay attention to everything you have to say to us. We will embrace every moment with you. We will love each other even more. Smiles will be brighter, greetings warmer. We will look back on how our leaders worked so hard and risked even their own lives in caring for us. We will be thankful for every opportunity to give our time and strength in following the example of our Lord Jesus Christ in doing the good works that you expect from us. That is our promise to you, O God. But for now, together with our families, as we look forward to those days to come again, we will endure patiently. We will carry on in prayer and in obedience.
struggle, we're not alone. Side by side, we fight for our faith. We will complete our race. Lord, we can feel you calling. Kafela walo na Africa. Mamelang yuke morumile molola. Kasuba Africa. Mamelang walo na leba na baka. Kaharume lule muki alibitsa. Kahara kereke ya preste. Você